The day every little girl dreams of, walking down the aisle towards her dreamy fiancé in her dreamy white princess gown, surrounded by dreamy friends and her dreamy family, enough dreamy flowers to hospitalize someone allergic to pollen, all so she can say, I dreamed a dream, and it's finally coming true. No thanks. Not for me. I mean, the getting married part, sure, fine. I know how to organize the shit out of anything. And if anyone knows their way around a contract, it's the girl who graduated top of her class at Columbia Law. But the dream of a wedding? Nah. I don't need to fall into a trap designed by the patriarchy telling me that I should be dreaming of the day that will define the rest of my life. So I can what? Prove to the world that I'm not a sad, lonely spinster, but that I am special because someone chose me? Pfft. I dream more about the day I passed the bar than I did about my future wedding. Which is why my wedding is different. Because it has to be. Because I'm me, and I've done everything right. So, why does something about it still feel wrong?
Oh my god, April! Come on! We're all picking out our lip colors, and Shayna wants to wear underage red, but Katie's already applied orgasm pink, and you cannot walk down the aisle without lipstick. It's bad luck. Oh my gosh, your dress.
It's canvas, not white. What do you think?
Well, it's certainly not traditional. Mind pouring me a glass, Liz?
Actually, Josh, I do mind. Apes, I'm gonna go check on the girls.
Just make sure they're not drinking too much. Do you really like the dress, or were you just being nice?
Well, as your best friend on a normal day, I'd probably just be nice. But as the best friend of the bride on her wedding day, I gotta be honest. You look beautiful. In a non-traditional way, of course.
Thanks. Non-traditional was what I was going for. I'm not about the virginal bride look.
Oh, I'm aware of your list. April's wedding cliché no-nos.
Did you know that brides wear white on their wedding day because Queen Victoria wore white on her wedding day to Prince Albert? She thought it would best represent her purity and innocence. Can you get more outmoded than that?
I did know that, because I told you that, genius.
Oh, right. The bridesmaids need to be done getting ready. Their photos are in 39 minutes, according to the schedule. Do you know if the groomsmen are running on time, too? Do you mind checking? I still have to remind my boss that I won't be coming into the office today.
On your wedding day?
We're in the middle of a super important case.
Why are you freaking, Apes? Are you getting cold feet?
Of course not. Cold feet is for celebrity couples that are too young to be married. Like Ben and J-Lo. Well, the first time around, anyway.
Good, because this wedding is perfect. You plan everything down to the literal minute. Look at the schedule, see? April walks down the aisle towards Bobby, 4:12 p.m.
So
you can afford to chill. You're the most type A bride I've ever seen.
Out of necessity. I can't walk down the aisle to Bobby in the midst of chaos.
A little chaos at a wedding? God forbid.
April and Josh. Still. The girls are almost ready, babe. Can I get you a Zanny?
No, thanks.
A Zanny? How old are you, Liz?
Okay, Josh.
Guys, the last thing I need are my friends fighting. Liz, the other bridesmaids?
They're getting toasted off cheap champagne.
You know what? You should have a drink, Apes. At least enjoy your wedding day.
I am enjoying myself, okay? I've never been one of those girls who drools over a Pinterest board of mason jars and fairy lights. If I'm going to be married, I at least have to make it me. And that means keeping a minute-by-minute schedule.
Right.
I promise I'm not peeking. I just wanted to check on my soon-to-be wife.
Bobby, there are ladies getting dressed in here.
I promise I'll leave you all alone shortly.
You know I don't believe in those wedding superstitions.
Bobby. Ooh, I must say, you look absolutely dashing. All right, ladies, let's give these two lovebirds some space. Josh, I'm talking to you.
Bite me, Liz.
Everything okay in here?
Yes, Bobby, everything's A-okay.
Good. I just checked in with the caterers. They have the gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian options at the ready.
Good. That all sounds on schedule.
Look, I know a big, flashy, corny wedding isn't your style. And I don't need it to be.
I know. Which I appreciate more than you know. But that doesn't mean that you don't deserve the wedding you've always dreamed of.
True, but at the end of the day, it's not about the glitz and the glamour. It's about who I'm marrying. You.
Right. Of course. It just needs to be perfect.
I got you. Hey, how you doing with your vows?
damn it. I knew I was forgetting something.
Well, don't sweat it. Josh was a big help with mine earlier. Maybe he can help you with yours? Do you think your mum will think the sunburn in Cabo story is funny or cringy?
Do not, under any circumstances, include the sunburn in Cabo story in your wedding vows.
Understood. I love you. I can't wait to marry you.
I love you too. Josh is our best friend, mine and Bobby's. We met freshman year of college. You see, I was unhappy with the incredibly poor design of the Penn State 2014 student planner. Planners are my life. And Josh, who had just gotten a job in student affairs to make some extra cash, was the sorry recipient of my complaint. Bobby arrived at the office at the same time as me to register for student body president. I know, we're total dorks. But we instantly became an inseparable trio. After college, the three of us moved into a shoebox apartment in New York as I finished up law school. Josh started taking improv classes, and Bobby got a job at a big-time financial firm. That's around the time that Bobby made his move. I know, right? All of college, and not one of those two guys ever made a move. Gentlemen, I guess. Anyway, the night I passed the bar, Bobby surprised me with a kiss on the couch when Josh got up to get a second helping of orange chicken in the kitchen. I always think, if Josh hadn't wanted that second serving, Bobby probably would have never had the balls to do it. We've been together ever since. Bobby and I didn't want to fight over which side of the wedding party Josh would be on, so he's MC instead. It suits him. He's good in front of people. He's funny, he's charming. Oh, and it helps that he loves weddings. Why did you bring me to the bar? Guests are arriving.
You and I both know the guests are having canapes outside the church and will not be allowed into the bar until the reception. And even though you rejected Liz's offer, you, my dear, need a drink. 2 glasses of champagne for myself and the lady, please.
Coming right up.
I shouldn't be drinking before the ceremony. I need to clear my mind.
1 glass of champagne isn't gonna kill you. Come on. Cheers to my best friend and my other best friend getting married.
And to this day soon being over.
So what's going on? You've planned this wedding within an inch of its life, and you're marrying Bobby. Sweet Bobby. Our Bobby, for God's sake. He's not the crypt keeper.
It's not about Bobby.
Then what is it about?
Weddings. Frankly, I just don't get it. We're spending all this money to do what? Prove our love to each other by signing a piece of paper that says everything that belongs to Bobby is now mine and vice versa?
Yeah.
Which didn't used to be the case, by the way. And then we dance to what? Like some ABBA song sung by a band we found online and eat cake that costs more than our yearly rent so that what? Our healthcare is less expensive? I mean...
Gosh, you make it sound all so romantic. I can't wait to get married.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with loving weddings. When the bride comes out and the groom sees her for the first time, I could cry just thinking about it.
You cry at Zyrtec commercials.
All right, what can I say? Not all of us are made of steel.
Well, you never know. Today could be your lucky day. Maybe you'll meet the one. Ooh, like what about the other bartender?
Cute, but not my type.
You are so picky.
Hey, we can't all meet the love of our lives in college. Remember that frat party we went through sophomore year? The one at Kappa Sig?
Ugh. I'll never look at Smirnoff Ice the same.
Well, I was gonna say, at some point during the party, you were dancing and Bobby and I were standing off to the side like weird dudes. And he turned to me and he said, "You know, I think I'm gonna marry that girl."
He did?
Sure did. And I thought, wow, how lucky is he? You know, because you're pretty cool, or whatever.
Took Bobby long enough to make a move, though.
You two were made for each other.
Right.
I got you a little something.
Josh, come on.
But, nothing borrowed, nothing blue. I know better than that, but it is something special.
Josh, is this? Oh my God. A planner? It's beautiful.
Okay, I know it's not as gorgeous as the Penn State 2014 student planner that you had a hand in designing, but I got it custom, with the days of the week on the right and a place for the notes on the left, just like you like it. I tracked down the stationery company we used to get the original planners printed. Turns out they went out of business in 2015. But I found the owner on Facebook and begged her for a custom design. Look, with your initials and everything. I had it made for the night you passed the bar, but,
The night Bobby kissed me for the first time.
Yeah. So I had to save it for a special occasion.
This is the most thoughtful gift I've ever been given.
Plus, I had it infused with magical powers.
Okay.
Look, I know you don't like weddings, but you do love Bobby. If you didn't, you wouldn't have agreed to a wedding that was, how'd you describe it earlier?
Antiquated, archaic, traditional, boring.
Yeah, all right, we get it. But you're doing it.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Ow! Hey, what'd you punch me for? That's my MC arm. I have to hold a microphone and give a fantastic, jaw-dropping, weepy, tear-jerking speech with that arm later tonight.
I have so much to do. I hope Liz remembered to pick up Bobby's bow tie from the cleaners.
I saw Liz head into Bobby's dressing room, so I'm sure she gave it to him.
I need this wedding to go off without a hitch.
If you planned it, it will. Calm down.
In the 4th grade, I watched Father of the Bride. I could not wrap my head around it. Annie Banks, a practical and intelligent female character, goes absolutely bananas over her wedding and loses all sense of self. Remember the swans? What a waste. George Banks was the only logical character in that movie. He saw weddings for what they really are. Impractical. And I've made my way through the classics. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, The Wedding Planner, My Best Friend's Wedding. All the same. Smart woman makes a big to-do over her big day, and for what? To prove how in love she is? I don't have anything to prove with Bobby. Except for how good at planning things I am. Pre-wedding cocktail hour starts promptly at 3 o'clock, and the first round of hors d'oeuvres passed out at 3:02.
Oh my god. Are you going over the schedule again?
Nothing wrong with a little refresher, Liz. Did you get Bobby his bow tie?
Oh, yes, I did it. Ooh, is that a planner?
It's an early wedding gift from Josh. It's just like the one we designed together in college. He tracked down the original printer and had one custom made for me.
What a corn dog.
Promise me you won't try to bang him like you did at Maureen and Carl's wedding last summer?
Ah! Ew! Please, what do you take me for? I had one too many signature margaritas that night, which, after a while, can make any 6'2" man look like Ryan Reynolds. I thought Josh was taking you to the bar to loosen you up, not tighten your screws.
He did. It helped. A little. But now I'm behind. The band is supposed to get here any minute, and I have to tell them where to set up so that they're not too close to the wedding party table, but not too far so that we can't hear them, and then I have to...
Look, I'll find the band. Okay? Didn't you say you needed to finish your vows?
Shit. Another thing that's not on the schedule.
Give me that. Look, right here. 2:47 to 2:58, rest and relaxation. Use that R&R time to finish those vows.
Right. Vows. Okay, let's see. How hard could it be? Women have been writing vows for generations, right? Bobby, I love how you put the dishes away using the chart I made. Ugh. No. Bobby, I love that you know exactly how many degrees to keep the house, so it's not too hot and it's not too cold. Ugh. How do you write vows without being cliché? You know that speech that Harry gives Sally at the end of When Harry Met Sally? The one where he lists all the little quirky things he loves about her, which proves how much he loves her because he sees all of her and has been paying special attention. Bobby knows everything about me. Every little thing that makes me tick or sets off my OCD. He's like the British Chandler to my Monica. But now... Okay, April. Come on. Just treat it like a writing assignment that you're getting assessed on. Ugh, I don't even have any paper to write on. Am I really going to read off of my phone at the end of the aisle? I know weddings are antiquated, but I don't really feel like featuring Apple in our wedding photos either. Oh, I know. The planner.
How's it going in there? Liz mentioned you're finishing up the vows?
Just about.
I bet they're brilliant and wonderful and perfect, just like you.
Do you hear what I'm dealing with? A fiancé who puts me on a pedestal, and I can't even think of one nice thing to say about him. Obviously, I love him. I love everything about him. Ooh, I've got it. Bobby, you're really good at walking our dog. Fuck. This is hopeless. Come on, Planner. Josh said he infused you with magical powers after all. Come on. Huh. Magical powers. Sure. He's such a dork. Write me the perfect wedding vows. What I really wish is that I just had more time. I wish I knew the exact right thing to say. I wish I wasn't getting married today. Oh God, did the wedding planner turn on the fog machine? I told her we weren't going to use that anymore. What is all this smoke doing in here? Whoa, what's happening? Hello? Oh my God. Hey, oh, Jesus, no! Ah! God, my head. Ugh, I swear I'm going to fire that wedding planner. I should have never had that champagne with Josh.
Nuptias est incipiens.
What? I'm sorry, are you one of the cater waiters? The uniforms are inside the closet in the main hallway. Wait, where is the hallway? Where am I?
Nuptias est incipiens.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I simply can't understand a word you're saying. Are you with the catering company?
Zero futuros es.
I do not understand you. Oh, Liz, thank God. What are you wearing?
Bon sepulchre. Para tu ses?
God, you're wasted, aren't you? You know, becoming fluent in Latin to impress Mr. Jenkins in the 11th grade was not the flex you thought it was.
Benny!
Wait, Liz, come back. What is going on? That was weird as hell. This is not what I need right now. Maybe if I just find Bobby. Ow! Did I just trip over a rock? Wait a second. What is going on? Where am I? This isn't the venue. Did I fall asleep while doing my makeup? That must be it. Yeah, okay. I'm dreaming. I fell asleep. I mean, there's no other explanation for it, because that building over there looks just like the Pantheon? Am I in ancient fucking Rome?
Hey, stranger. Ready to get hitched?
My name is Stephanie Sherry, and I play Lucie on the #1 hit podcast, The Royals of Malibu. Join me every Monday for a special bonus series called Lattes with Lucie. Listen in as I answer questions about love, friendship, family, and more.
There's this one girl who's planning everything, and she's booking a lot of like dinners and tours. I don't know how to tell everyone that I can't afford to do all of the things.
In a moment of insecurity, I looked at the accounts he was following on Instagram, and I saw that he follows a ton of Instagram models.
The only thing that's weirding me out is that on all 3 dates, he's asked to split the bill, and I don't want to be an anti-feminist, but I feel like I'd like to be taken out.
Nothing is too big or too small, too scandalous or too cringe. Whatever you may be going through, I want to hear it. Check out Lattes with Lucie on the Royals of Malibu feed wherever you get your podcasts. Can't wait to see you there.